So we're here with Melinda McCutcheon, fresh off the line from her win in the Women's Masters 30-34 race. First national championship jersey awarded today. Looks like you had a storming ride. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I was seated second to last, so I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to get around everybody, but that didn't end up being a problem, and just went from the gun, and I knew I had to have a strong first lap, and coming through the first lap, I had pretty good gap, so I just kept hauling.
Well, it looks like a great ride. You know, seated second to last. I know that last year's second place finisher took the whole shot on that first left-hand turn. Where were you at that part of the race?
I was probably about fifth coming around that first corner. So being on the third row, I had to get around a couple people. I think there was one clip-in or shoe issue. So kind of got a little backed up, but just hauled it going into the flyover. And I think I was second by then, and just drilled it on the first run up, and off I went.
You know, you were putting in pretty even lap times. You know, you looked like you had the course pretty dialed. Did you pre-ride a fair amount? Or?
Yeah, I got probably 6 laps in yesterday, and then probably another 4 or 5 this morning.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so I made sure I knew exactly what line I wanted to take, and practiced that gnarly drop on the backside quite a few times, so I could really dial that in.
And pretty happy with your equipment choices today, tire choices, tire pressure?
Yeah, absolutely. I had some great friends out here in the pit, and my family, and
did you make any bike change or anything? Or
no, everything worked beautifully.
So you're putting in just over 9 minute, like 9:01, 9:02 type laps. Looks like you were just kind of on a mission there.
Absolutely.
Favorite part of the course? Did you have anything that you loved riding that you were a little nervous about?
All of it was. I mean, the course was amazing. I had heard a lot about it being really technical, but I'd been practicing my technical stuff all season, so I actually felt pretty confident with the terrain and all the kind of steep sections. You know, I just practiced getting really far back, and my friend Richard's here, and he's a fantastic racer, and he gave me some great pointers and dialed my bike in, and yeah, couldn't have asked for a better race.
So you said we were talking earlier, you did Boulder before, you were 4th there. This is your first win at Nationals. You know, you've done a couple of these. What do you think about the whole January Nationals date versus December? Do you have an opinion on when you'd like to see it?
You know, it doesn't really matter to me. Sure, December would be better because you're just coming off of your regular season, so you don't have to worry about staying in shape another 3 weeks. But, you know, then again, it gives you a reason to stay in shape another 3 weeks. So, to me, it doesn't really matter.
Gotcha. Well, enjoy being national champ.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your time in Asheville. Congratulations.
Thank you.